Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're going to finish our load over to Glavsko? I can't even remember what it's called. Gladisco, something like that. We're going to continue our journey. We've got like 3 hours left to drive. It is a beautiful morning. Forgot I put in the new transmission. Air is good. In to drive. Alrighty, everybody. Let us go out for the day. I don't know what's going to be the best way to get out of here, so let's go this way. Lights on for my safety. But yeah, we're going to go and finish this delivery of this beef. Let's actually look. Ignore the 3+. This is a new mod that I have installed that's adjusting some time. It messes up with this. Don't worry about that, though. We're fine. Yeah, but we're going to be going to Glasgow. And we've got a full day to be able to do it. Which means we'll be able to pick up another load here. I definitely feel like I should have gone the other way, but that's okay. Did I get fuel last night? Honestly, I can't even remember. I guess I didn't need it. But yeah, about 3 hours worth of driving here at 5 a.m. and we're gonna hit the road, get out there by 9 o'clock is our goal unload time, so it should be good. It should be fine. It should be fine. It should be fine. Hope you guys are having a good day. There's going to be such lack of words here. Work has been incredibly busy for me over the last week. We've had 5 shows, which is a lot for a theater. I'm feeling it, definitely. We got out of work at midnight last night, got to bed at 1 o'clock. I was back at work by 7 o'clock this morning. I got home around 6. I think is what ended up happening. So it's just been a lot. And this week, not as much show-wise. We do have 3 shows this upcoming weekend, but they're manageable ones. And I would also like to note that I am bringing my mom for her birthday on St. Patrick's Day. I'm bringing her to Wicked down in Providence, Rhode Island. So I'm really looking forward to that and having the time to be able to do that and have a little bit of R&R. Sleep in a bed that's foreign to me. Miss my wife, miss my baby. You know, typical dad things. Typical things like we're on the road. 55 for this corner up here. But man, we've been hitting some good strides here. I'll let you guys peek behind the curtain a little bit. I actually tried to do some ATS on my own. I bought a beautiful truck, used, been just kind of driving around with it, and it has not been as fun as this series. The realism that we're trying to sit here is unmatched, so you cannot tell me that I need to stop. Really? I can't go in that way. So I guess I've got to... There was an entrance back there. I could have gotten a more notification, but I guess this is how we're going to do it here. So we're going to get up here. Whew, Flynn, you stink, buddy. So we'll get up here. Guys, I got meat. I need to get this delivered. I don't know. The truck's in good shape, so I'm not as worried about it either. So we'll pull in here. We'll run the scales real quick. Easy. Again, just barely blinking at the brake pedal. Wow, this is like a whole dedicated little area, huh? Alright, that's fine. Here with KLLM with a brand new truck to us. I actually wanted to check what our mileage was. And right there. Is that good? Everything look good on your guys' end? Alright. We are good to go, everybody. That's great. And we have 3,575 miles on this engine, so that's great. Just slowly making it more. Of course, that one doesn't have a clock. It's only this one. This one. That's okay. We'll get up here. I'm gonna say, hopefully go after this guy. No, we're gonna have this other one. Man, these brakes, man. Barely touch. Barely touch. I just have no idea what to do. Maybe I gotta update the driver. Maybe that's what it is. I never had any of this problem with iRacing when I used to do it on this computer. This is my original gaming computer from 2017, I think? She's a workhorse. Don't get me wrong, I do know that I do need to eventually switch ATS over to my new gaming computer, just because I know it's gonna need it. But yeah, enough talking from me for at least a little bit. Let's continue on off the road and let's get this meat delivered and see what's gonna be next. I'll pull in here, get myself some food. I also had fuel, but we're okay with fuel for right now. I'm just gonna pull through the pumps and grab something to eat. Just gotta get myself in a good parking spot at least. There's no real spots, it's kind of an open lot, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come around like so. And I'm going to something like that. Not too far. Just gonna keep the truck back kind of against this picnic table here. Just like that. Alright. Let's grab some food. So we're in Wolf Point right now, which is a awesome little town. People have been so cool here. Grabbed Ella some dog food. Grabbed some actual Taco Bell. I don't usually eat Taco Bell, but they've got this new chicken thing I need to try. I also met a friend. Look at this friend. This is a good friend. That's so cool. Hey guys. Went in and grabbed myself some drinks as well on my original walkover. I wasn't going to walk over and actually get any food, but I was like, yeah, well, I'm pretty hungry. Let's make sure we do that. And I got Ella up and walk. We took a break, more or less. You know, I just needed to make sure I grabbed something and really got on the road. We still got time to make our delivery, which is great. Again, that time adjustment really screwed up. Excuse me, this delivery. That's a nice truck over there. Interesting. We'll stick with our company. We're happy. Let's go. Right, Bug? This Crest truck almost took our bumper right off. Does not get the concept of a zipper. When flying, trying to get ahead of us, had no control there. I'm telling you, it's always somebody else. Always somebody else. We've been so good. Alright, about 48 minutes to get there. We'll see you guys when we get closer. I think we got some sort of construction up ahead. Yeah. Already kind of came to a slow halt here. Oh, okay, now we could just get by this whole time? Why did we stop? Okay, everybody making room as we go. Looks like some line painting here. Maybe some drain work, I don't know. Just getting on by. And it is 10:30 for our delivery time, which is not even close to where we were. Did I not do the math right earlier? Or is that extra GPS updater not helpful at all? I don't know. I don't know, man. We're trying our best. I did give them a call. They said 11 is fine, so we will get this delivered and we will get ourselves hopefully getting something else off Glasgow. If not, we will have to figure out something. And we'll deadhead somewhere if we need to. Oh, it is ADM. Okay. Let's see here. I'm bringing meat to a farm? Okay. Whatever. I don't question. This could be somebody's year supply of meat for their town. I don't know. We're just the delivery. Alrighty. There's a guy standing out at the mailbox. It does look like there's an office here, so we'll get ourselves in here and just figure out where they want us to park. Alright, they told us they've got a spot right over here. They said we could take a look. It's just on the side of the building. Said it's marked by cones, which is always handy. Right here. You guys are just gonna... Where are you guys unloading it to? They must be transferring it to that Swift over there. I don't know. They've got the signed paperwork. I've got it as well. I guess we're just soaking it up here. Let's get ourselves in. Oh, that's not what I wanted to click. Alrighty. Asked him what else is kind of around here, if there's any, other businesses, and he said there's a couple, just usually you got to travel a little bit further out for, and I was like, great. I don't super mind the travel, just like to keep our wheels rolling. We are coming up on our 14 days with the company, so that's pretty amazing. I don't need the reminder e-log. I am well aware we are here. Looking good. I did switch instead of a simple automatic to a realistic automatic, so we do have to actually shift into drive and reverse now. Then really helpful being able to actually just have a brake pedal. Just taking a little bit to mentally get used to it, that's all. Something like this. Alright, so it'll be good. So hopefully they won't take too long to unload us, but we'll see. Alright everybody, they gave us a thumbs up that we are good to go. Let's go out and we'll close up the doors, and I'll talk to you guys about what we heard from dispatch. Alright, doors are all closed up. Everything's looking good. We did our pre-trip this morning, so we're fine. And I'm going to go up. Make sure nobody snuck the kingpin while I was not paying attention, but we are good to get back in. Get it all set here. We are 13 minutes away from our next load. I called dispatch and they're like, are you unloaded now? And I said I will be in like 15 minutes. And we are going to go to a DFP, something like that. We're going to end up delivering something to Bozeman, I believe. Whatever can get us to start heading west. That's all that I'm hoping for. I don't know why I want to get up to Washington so bad. Just gonna make it a long trip before we get back home, that's all. Nope. Right, if you're gonna let me go, I'm going. I hate this traffic update. Jesus. Don't let me go and then pull out in front of me like that. Jeez. Try to get up to speed. Wally World. I think we're going to be delivering to a store. I can't 100% remember. I'll let you know once I get the paperwork what we're going to be doing. Should be up here, taking a left. Ooh, green light. Look at us get that lucky. I'm gonna just go across the tracks and take another left, right? Yeah, heard something about General Mills. Got nothing for us there. I'm just glad they were able to get us something in town. We're starting to get into that part of Montana where it feels like there's stuff so far away. I mean, we are going to be heading the truckering route, but I'll listen to the sign. Looks good there. Nice little town. I've been out to Montana once. I went out and visited my best friend, so it was cool hanging out with them and seeing a little bit out there. I did get a little bit of altitude sickness when I first got there, but you suck it up. You get it. But it really did look like a lot like this. Some grass, but a lot of this kind of like dead grass. And I went in October, I think. No, it was over the summer. It was a couple years ago. This looks like a ranch. I mean, I guess we're pulling something for them. They said it might not be refrigerated, so I'm like, okay. Let's head in here. Like, the truck didn't already need a bath. Oh, we got calf houses over here. Maybe we'll get a chance to go look at the calves and the cows before we leave. And is it an arena or is it just a step system over here? Because then we got more calves over here. I hope I'm not pulling meat again. Am I pulling meat from this place? Hey, Dairy Farmers of America, DFA. There is a rodeo going. We are going to have to come and look at it. Look at that guy go. Alright, alright. Focus. Focus. We're here for a reason. This giant semi heading by the rodeo. Alright, I guess... I mean, these are chutes and everything. I'll walk over to the office over there and see what they've got for us here. Alright, just talk to the office. I guess we're doing a transfer for them. I don't quite understand why from the Dairy Farms of America, but we're going to be grabbing crawfish bags. I don't know why. I'm not making the rules, and we'll be sending them to a General Mills. So, we just do. I don't know why it's here. Maybe there's something Montana does. I don't know. We're just here to pick it up. They did say it'd take a little bit, so if I wanted to go over and see the rodeo practice, I could. So, guess who's not going to turn down that opportunity? I said to park right next to this, God, what is this here? I saw it. Yeah, the Dairy Pure tandems. And that's exactly what we will do. And again, I haven't been worried about doing tandems again. We're not at a dock, so what they've been doing is they've been forking the load in and out, and we've just been pallet jacking it off. That's a sentence. Looking good. Nice. Especially with how tired I am, that actually feels really good. Just like that, and straight on back. Just like that, and we will put it in drive, brakes, those off, lights off, because we'll be here for a bit. They'll get us loaded, and let's go check out a rodeo. So we're up here, watching this guy just go around. God, how fucking American is this right now? Train with an American flag on it, rodeo, Dairy Farmers of America, ye fucking haw, Praisedale. This is cool though. At least people are taking a selfie. Hell yeah, brother. Chaps and everything. We did make another friend here. Hello. You are our friend now. We should take you with us. Ella would be totally not good. I can hear them taking the photo. When did you get here? Did I just step over you? What happened? I wanted to see if I could get up here. I can't. They just climbed up there, I guess. I love that they have a construction worker here holding in a bowl with a pen. We got a pen, the rider. This guy's still going. And a bison. That's just beautiful. But yeah, this is a pretty neat place. Of course, this is where you're going to pick up cattle. This is where you're going to pick up calves. This is where you're going to pick up food. You know? I got a bunch of cows here. Cows. We even got the little moos. Little moo. This is a good day. This is a great day, everybody. They did send me a text. We are all loaded up and we are ready to hit the road. It's like an 8-hour drive or so. It's 12 right now. And they don't open until the morning, so we'll have to find a place to be able to snooze anyway. So, not the end of the world here, but let me just make sure they got everything up. We'll do a quick little pre-trip right now. Reefer is running, which is good. Doesn't have to be super high. That's closed and locked. Checking the tires. Tires. Kingpin looking good. Cable's still looking good. All looking good on this end too. Oh, the train going by? What's the dinging? Yeah, there it is. Alright. Let's get on the road, everybody. We'll look at the map, then we'll get on the road. Alright, let's get ourselves fired up. Like I said, it's an 8-hour drive for us. We're going to do 4 hours before we stop for some fuel. Not the button I wanted to hit. Getting used to where I've done everything here. Beautiful. We should actually do a little test here. Tug test. All good. Put on our flashers that we get out of here. What a cool place, though. This was a neat one today. I'm actually gonna roll up my window really quick. Barely ever use the AC in this thing, so I might as well make sure it still works. When we get to Bozeman, I am gonna want to stop at a dealership there. I've got 2 posters being shipped to me out there that I'm excited to hang up in the back. The Ella sign just isn't quite working, so I just wanted to give us another option. Is it going to start raining? Yes, it is. Well, I'm glad that we actually put up the window. Alright, let's get up here. Nobody. Looking good. Nobody as far as I can see, but there's a really big, nice blind spot. I got some time. That guy's gonna give us space anyways, thank you. Flashers off. Let's go. Now I'll say, there is no gas station in Glasgow. There's a rest area right outside of it, and the only next time we're going to see gas is where we're going to stop 4 miles away, and it's like 100 miles or something like that, because, yeah, it's almost 200 miles away. Insanity. We're like really are in the middle of nowhere. Which is peaceful, but my god. Ooh, it's 25, not 35. 25, not 35. Slow down. Ooh, we're getting to like a very dense part of town now. Let's slow down a little more. This guy's got like 7,000 dishes. What the heck? Cool. Always somebody. I'm gonna be really mad if we end up totaling this truck at some point. Oh, good. We can stop right up here. Really, I just want to get fuel. We'll take one of our breaks. Stretch. Been sitting in the cab. Besides the rain when we got out of Glasgow, it's been actually really nice, and this is a beautiful little town. This could be a nice walk, actually. And we're gonna head towards Billings. Ooh, pizza. Not, like, super hungry after grabbing the food this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Man, I hate this transmission. I still stick with it. Green light's still on for the reefer, so that's all good. Don't want our crawfish going bad. We're gonna fill up the reefer fuel as well. And DEF. All around shopping here. I guess we wasn't exactly letting that guy go. Oh man, there's an arcade here too. Living the dream here. So this is the four-wheeler pump, and looks like diesel's back here. Yeah, truck only. Fantastic. And of course there's no triggers. Getting really tired of this. Alright, so there's no trigger, but it is functioning. You guys can hear it. I'll get fuel. I don't care. I just don't care. I just can't care, you know? However it works. Alright, we're gonna get some DEF and then I'll find my way over there, get ourselves parked for a bit. Whoa, I just got absorbed into the truck. Come on, realism. Realism. Much better. Alright. Looks good. DF's good. Reefer is good. Yeah, I'm gonna find myself in between these ones here. Nice Tony Featherlight right there. Try to dead-eye this one here. Much better. Nice dirt lot too, and I can just bring Layla right out the back, so that's really nice. I'm dirty up the truck a little bit, but that's okay. We do need a truck wash once we get closer anyway. I'll do right there. Gear, light off. We'll put up the window for now. Our window's already up. Fantastic. Alright. Let's hang out here for a bit, shall we? Alright. Went and played a little bit of arcade. They got a little arcade here. It's pretty cool. Walked Ella, took a little bit of lunch from in the truck. Feeling good to get back on the road. Can't even remember how much we have left for us to go here. About 4 hours left to go, and we've only got 2 hours left on the drive clock anyway, and I think I've already, yeah. I've got this halfway point. Right? Now I gotta look through the log. Alright, so we've got 2 hours of drive time left and 4 hours for our destination, so I kind of checked on our rig. I forgot I haven't done the tune-up yet on the pedals, but I will. I'll get those updated, so at least we're not jumping. Don't even start yawning. But about an hour and 22 minutes away, we've got some sort of pull-off that we'll sleep in for the night, and we'll get up tomorrow morning and get ourselves over to our delivery in Bozeman. Whap, whap. We're gonna swing out wide, make sure they get enough room past us. There we go. It's been a beautiful drive, though, out here in Montana. Feeling really good, and very much enjoying the roads out here. I know I haven't been talking a lot. Usually it's because I'm filming at night and I'm exhausted, but it's been fantastic. Just keep on kind of logging those miles and going from there. We are kind of out on a, I realize I didn't even say this, we're kind of be out on a 2-week trip, more or less, before we were actually going to be able to get ourselves back home. Just kind of what we drew up and what we said we could do. Tomorrow will actually be our last day of our 2-week evaluation with KLLM, and I would assume, since we're already talking about going out on a 2-week trip, and, you know, I am in the leasing program, I assume everything's going to be fine, but after tomorrow, I'll truly hear of... I'm going to slow down a little bit, and that speed limit in that corner did not go together. As I'm sitting here as being like, yeah, we're going to get our review of how well we've been doing. Let me just flip this truck. Again, I'm in that lease program and everything, but I do not want to flip this with, how much was it? 3,000 miles on it? Ah, 4,000. Junk car. Throw it out. But yeah, no, it's been a beautiful drive out here. Besides the rain that keeps on kind of coming through, I am excited for British Columbia coming to Truck Sim. Like super excited about that, because then we'll be able to cross across the border, and I do look forward to that. Slow. Yield. It's gonna be more of a stop for us than anything else. Ooh, they got a red light. Floor it. Yeah, floor it as much as we can. I am rolling the throttle with the piece. When it does go to shift, I am lifting my foot off the throttle just to help that transmission shift. It does seem to be working, so I really, you know, I'm not going to fight that much. Of course, there's a Mickey D's up here, and I'm like, I don't need to stop. I don't want to keep eating fast food, but if we see a Target or a Walmart, we might stop really quick just to stock back up. I got a little bit left in the truck, but I'd like to fill up, you know, while we can. So I'm kind of looking around, but it looks like there's strip malls and stuff, but not like a full-on one. Ooh, Subway. Subway could be good dinner. I don't know. It is 8 o'clock. I think we'll just have some ramen. I've got some ramen. I've got some Hungry Man in the freezer and stuff like that. Again, try not to eat out the whole time. This is like one of the things that can kill you the fastest in a truck. And I know that sounds drastic and rude, but I will say I had a friend growing up. His dad drove it was a maroon truck. I can't remember what company he drove for, but unfortunately he had what's the word I'm looking for? You know, he ate out of the sack a lot. He ate a lot of fast food, and he wasn't a big guy. He was really skinny. He smoked too, so there's a lot of things. And unfortunately, in his sleep, he had a heart attack in the cab of his truck while sleeping, and they found out after his truck had been sitting for 2 days. Somebody finally got in and found him dead. You know, and it's, especially after having a child, I am thinking a lot more about my own personal health, and I'm not just talking about like in-game in the RP sense here, like genuinely very much thinking about what I'm eating, and hasn't changed much yet, but I'm thinking about it more. Haven't done changes, but I am thinking, what a cool little town. Sorry, all of a sudden we got into like these thicker town kind of things, and it's like, you know, you got these car dealerships, there's a car wash back there. It's so nice. I guess we're going through Billings, so that's pretty cool. A little burp. But yeah, it looks like we're going to take a left up here. I don't think we have to, actually. Just got to click in there. There we go. You can see that the I've adjusted the GPS. I just want it to not squeeze through some tight roads, so we'll just go down and get straight onto 13, I think, is the road. I feel like we're sitting here a long time. There's the green. Oh, they were turning anyways. Automatic transmission is floating a little bit. Nice. Prime's taking up a little bit more room than it needs to, but that's okay. We'll swing on over. Hit them green lights, baby. Let's get on through. That actually might have been why the GPS brought us that way. Less lights. That's okay. We're going to make it quick through. Sorry, I will also say I am distracted. In my right ear is the race at Las Vegas right now. And there's 3 laps to go, coming up on 2 laps to go, and Denny has a half a second lead. And Denny Hamlin is my driver. So the stakes are there. It's like like heart is pounding, ready to. Oh God. This is part of it all. Coming up to the white flag now. Come on, baby. Shift. Shift. I do love this truck, though. I never really liked the Freightliners, but did I really miss the turn? Did I get so focused? That is the funniest thing that has ever happened. I hit the invisible wall. That was fun. God, I hope that I remember to edit that out, but I won't. But hey, Denny won. So much I'm paying attention to. Oh, God. So, you can turn off the barriers and usually just gotta pay attention to the map. I was so focused on everything else that I wasn't even paying attention. I thought we had one more intersection. That's so funny. I was hoping everybody's gonna roll a little bit better with that. Oh, no. I'm going to actually stop here and see how much they estimate, because we are going to run out of drive time here. Alright, it's like steel pipes off of a truck down there. And of course where we need to go is like literally 2 feet down that way. So luckily we can go back down the highway, get off, get back on. It won't add that much more. It's just a little bit of frustration of like, damn it, we were so close. So we're going to be out of driving hours, but I'll be able to mark it there of like, hey, we came upon this roadblock and we had to get turned around. So we're going to go down, turn around, and get turned back towards that rest area. Alright, I wanted to see if they actually had this cleaned up. So we're obviously just flipping back here. Nope, still closed. Still up there working on it. Yeah, so it just looked like a whole bunch of steel pipes or something came off the rig, but luckily it wasn't that far down the road. I'm definitely tired, and we're definitely past our hours, but I'll make the note on the log. You know, it screamed at me here and there, and, you know, it is what it is. You know, they give us these regulations for a reason, and I get that for safety, but we just also need to make sure that we're also taking care of ourselves, you know, and I can pass this one, thank gosh. Crap, that's the one I was going to stay at, isn't it? So it is a way station, but since I do have the green light, I am going to go through the pass-through, and we are going to actually sleep here. Because we can. It is open. So this will actually be our first time doing the pass-through, so that'll be interesting. Do they not have a pass-through lane? Oh, they do. Okay. Oh, they don't actually. We'll wait. Got the thumbs up. We are good to just kind of pass through. I'm going to pop over here. And we're just going to find one that doesn't have a light in it. It'll be this one, I guess. We don't have any options, but that's okay. And there we go. That's off. That's off. Okay, I'm going to walk Ella, but then I'm going to get off to bed. So that's going to do it for this one, everybody. If you enjoyed what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day, and we really do appreciate your continued support. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.